What is up, everyone? It is Sunday afternoon, and I just wanted to discuss a couple things. I seen a video today, and it was Robin Williams, the actor, and he was in a very depressed state, and just talking about, you know, where's God in all this? You hit a wall here and there, and you're just surrounded by all these walls, and once one thing starts going good, something else bad happens. It just the repeated pattern. And it's like, and then someone mentioned, you're the lead character in your own story. You make the decisions. And I get it, take it from me. Bad things happen in your life and you question God and question your faith. And you wonder where God is and all of this. But for my case, bad decisions have bad consequences. You make the decisions, you deal with the consequences. I said before, at one time I was homeless, no job. We were living in hotels through the summer. Me and my kids. We didn't have a home. It was very rough. And I was just strung out. I was depressed. No motivation. And then like a year later, my wife left. It was just me and the kids. And it was even worse. And it's like, I remember asking, like, God, why is this happening? Why me? Why are you letting this happen? Probably one of the worst moments of my life. One of the worst moments of my life. But that was a turning point. Decisions, not conditions, determine what a man is. It goes for a woman as well. Decisions, not conditions. You may be in a bad condition right now, but what decisions are you making to get yourself out of there? And it takes time. If you want to change your life, it's hard. It's going to take some, big decisions on your part. That's what I did. I made some big decisions, and it wasn't easy. It was very hard. It was very hard. It was not easy. And I read a quote and it says, it gets harder before it gets easier. It's going to be hard, but it will get better. You just got to go through the hard stuff first. That's true. You're not just going to wake up one day and everything's going to be peachy. The pieces put back together and everything's, perfect. No. You're going to go through the hard times. But it will get better. You have to just keep pushing and not give up. Like I said before, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm way better than where I was. Way better. No longer living in hotels. No longer on drugs. I have a job. No longer jobless. Those were some rough times in my life. That was about 6 years ago. 7 years ago. 2018, 2019. I mean, it's going on 2026 now. And I'll tell you what, those first few years were rough. My kid's little. Just me walking to the store, no car, pushing my kid in the stroller to the store, getting food, And don't be afraid to ask for help. That's where most people, who cares what people think? You got to do things for you. And you got to do things that's right for you and your family. Who cares what people think? Who cares if people, criticize you for taking a handout? Who cares? You got to do what's right to get yourself back on the up and up. You got to stop caring what people think and do what's right for you. That holds people back too. Oh, I don't want people to think bad of me. You know what? I had to ask for help. I went to the veterans, being a veteran, I went and asked for help. Went to the jobs and family, asked for help. I had to do what I had to do. And it wasn't nobody else's business. And I asked for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You got to put that ego aside. And I look back now and thank God I asked for help. I think that's where people, like I said, people fall short. They're afraid to ask for help. You got to ask for help. You can't be afraid. You can't care what people think. Got to do what's right for you and your family. It's going to get harder before it gets easier. You got to go through the hard stuff first. You can't quit on yourself. Decisions, not conditions, determine what a man is. Can't give up on yourself. You got to get through that hard stuff. And trust me, you will come out stronger. Stronger than you ever believed you could be. Builds character. Allow the road ahead of you to speak louder than the one behind you. Keep that in mind. Allow the road ahead of you to speak louder than the one behind you. Never judge people by their past. People learn and people change. Don't forget that. So I just wanted to touch on that. Speak some words of encouragement. Like I said, I take it from me, from my experience. Homeless, jobless, on drugs, to now, like I said, I have a job, I have a car, I have a place to live. Me and my kids are healthy, sober. I don't have some big mansion, some fancy car. Nope. And I don't need it. I got food on my table. My kids are healthy. I'm sober. I got a job. My bills are paid. There's no drama in my life. God is in our home. God was always there. Where's God in all? He's always there. You reap what you sow. You make the decisions, good or bad, there's consequences. You make good decisions, good outcome. You make bad decisions, bad outcome. It's your choice. Choose wisely. Be confident. Be strong. Put that road behind you. Stay focused on what's ahead. And I will leave you with that. I hope everyone's having a blessed Sunday. I'm going to close and I'm going to go and watch some TV with my kids. Y'all have a blessed evening. God bless.